talk. Yes, I just started it. There's something missing from the drawer. Oh wait, there's also let's see. We have the chill. We got here. Did I not look at this one? We have traffic. Yeah, I've already seen that one. Somebody new. Looks like somebody who's new that we haven't met before. Bailey, yep, he's here. I also did a round of what was it? The endless the challenge brew thing, whatever, and got a new one. That would be one of them, and that. So, yay! I unlocked two. Anyway, continuing. There's something missing from the drawer. Did I misplace it? Looks like bad weather again tonight. As usual. At this point, let's hope it doesn't bring bad tidings. Bad tidings. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's a very nice color scheme. Why in the world does it feel like I'm not talking? Specifically, even though this should be on. Probably why. Party just make sure. We're fine. All right, cool. Well, I think it's lacking something. It's too dainty. Dainty. What would you like then? Red, black, and purple? That wouldn't be the worst. I don't think she'd like that one. Okay then, why not? But you have to commit to it. No take backs this time. But oh, right, she said it that way. I don't know. Maybe. Let's take a break from the topic. I only have time for a quick drink before I go back to work, and it's not like we're going to decide now anyway. Maybe that's the problem. How are we supposed to plan this wedding if we keep postponing every choice we need to make? Hey, Gold, what do you think? Pale green, lilac, and daffodil yellow, or red, black, and purple? Why, don't put gold on the spot. No, it's quite alright. It's just that I wouldn't know. This is your wedding. Your opinions matter, not mine. Trouble is, we don't know what our opinions are, and we think, and when we think we do, we change our mind. It's like the centerpieces. Oh please, can we not talk about that now? I really thought we agreed on the cute cottagecore. Okay. The one she spotted on Tamada Chill? I mean, they were your pick in the first place. They were, but they were also too expensive. We have to be realistic. But weddings in general are expensive, especially when you want to have 200 guests. That's a lot low. I can't just disinvite my extended family. The key word is extended. Do you even know half of these people? That's not the issue. If I invite one of them, I have to invite all of them. Oh, alright, let's do the same thing. It's like a domino effect. Besides, they'll be paying for part of the wedding. I still don't think they should. I can pull my weight. If we have to choose, I'd rather we have the beautiful things you like. Even if it means we have to have fewer guests. Well, if my family's not chipping in, we might not be able to afford either. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I don't want our wedding to be a random meal. To just be a random meal with a bunch of people we're not even that close to. And I said I'll make sure we can afford a dream wedding. Or die trying. I don't want you to... Saved by the bell. That's work. I really can't linger. I think I'll have a drink now. Of course. What can I get you? Something that would keep me awake, I still have work to do and my head hurts. So I guess strong coffee would be good. With a nice spicy kick, please. Any preferences on the spicy kick? No? Any strong coffee with spice would do. I unlocked some things for coffee. Let's see. If it's not. Spicy, sweet, natural bliss in a cup. Coffee, honey, and milk. She wants something with spice. So yeah, sugar and spice. Coffee, honey, milk. Nope, coffee, honey, cinnamon. Did I get it right? Not sure if that was right or wrong. Let's see, that's not. Oh, never mind. I'm not in the mood for another conflict. Another conflict. Is that how you see our conversations? Another conflict? How else would you call it? We're not exactly in perfect harmony. Well, it's not for lack of trying. You're not the only one trying. Oh, for blood's sake, will you two stop? Now I'm going to need some real spicy to cover all the bitterness. Yes, I'd love to serve it to you. If Bailey doesn't want to order, that is. Sorry, didn't hear you come in. Yeah, I know. You two were busy doing whatever you were doing. Hey, Hyde. Go ahead, get yourself a drink. You can wait. I didn't run through coffee, which is why I probably got that wrong. I'll stick here for a while until Lua properly gets off work. Alright then. Did you hear me? Some spicy in the name of the game. Any preference for the spice or base? No, just something with a kick. So, that's got a spicy kick of something benevolent. Do I have anything that might work? Something spicy, so I'm guessing that'd be warm, right? So probably something warm, but has to have cinnamon, I'm guessing. Spice or Zobo? Oh, nope, nope, you said double it, so double. Blood-ish red. Perfect drink to quench your mortal thirst. It was Zobo that I should have gave him last time. Okay. Felt up for the challenge, so try this. If you don't like hibiscus, then this you will. You never will. Let's see if you crack the hide key. Well, it's kind of troublesome. Oh, well, good. You know me a little too well. So I can take it that this works for you. It's perfectly executed Zobo if I ever tasted one. Glad to see you've made good use of your ginger resupply. So you knew I couldn't get it right last time. You dick. Forgive an old man. His old man jokes. Anyhow, this is the only acceptable way to drink hibiscus. I used to have a friend in Lagos who made me Zobo like this every time I visited. And she lived near the harbor. We would sit down, drink it, watch the boats float by. That sounds lovely. She was a good friend. She isn't anymore? When you've got a vampire's lifespan, friends come and go. That's sad. You get used to it. Isn't this where you say something about enjoying each moment of each and every... Fuck. Ran through it a little too fast. Isn't this where you say something about enjoying each moment and evermore, or grief being the price you pay for love? I'm afraid it's a lot more mundane than that. Some things you forget, and others you just get better at moving on. Anyway, speaking of enjoying the moment, your family troubles have sorted themselves out. Yes, still on the marriage track. Yes, we are. Oop, I haven't been paying attention. We definitely are. That's not what I'm looking for. Still not what I'm looking for, but let's get that out the way by the way, so I don't have to see that. Okay, supermodel, part of Los Angeles agency, old enough yet still seeking the truth and purpose of life. Oh, I thought it was done. Dad just found a missing photo album of my childhood, and I can only wish you can see how cute I am as a kitten. I forgot about this other part. Strawberry hair. By the same person. Put my heart on your charm bracelet. Wear it on your sleeve, so anytime, anywhere, you can always count on my heartbeat. Unlock my phone with your fingertips. Leave your fingerprints on mine. Hit my power button off. Keep me away from the world. Just the two of us. Remind me to press the enter key twice to put some space on in my poem, so you can have enough room to dance in between my words. We don't need a grand ballroom for our chests to collide. You said my kitchen is big enough to let Beethoven fill the room with Furlis. The melody he composed for Lady Therese. So Therese can play his feelings. He's simply put still prettily like your nightgown, fluttering as we spin. like your upside down frown as we let our touching skin speak of our innocence. You can keep your glass slippers to yourselves. There's no need for a fairy godmother in our story. You don't have to leave after 12. We'll dance barefoot on my kitchen tiles or on the grass of your childhood park if you want to. Like Ed Sheeran in Our Own Perfect. We'll catch our breaths on the park bench. And when you're too tired, rest your head on my lap. Run your fingers through my hair. Run my fingers through your hair. Let them pick the strawberry scent. Then down your blushing cheek to paint your nickname, Strawberry Hair. But only if you let me do all that. If you don't, I'd settle for your strawberry taste in my memory. I'll keep it in my breast pocket so if you ever leave, I know which jacket I should stop wearing. So strawberry can still taste like a sweet thing for me. But let's not think about either of us leaving, shall we? Whatever will happen, right now you are my strawberry taste. You, my one and only race, where my ego doesn't mind losing. Right now, you are forever my safe place. You can have my promise that will always be your safe place. I did say that to many girls before, so it's an empty shack. But you can try to reside there, and if you like it, you can stay. You already have got the key anyway, even before I gave it to you. If you like it, if you like me, ask me to make it your retirement home. If you do, I'll build you a pier so you can rest your ship ashore with a lighthouse. So I can light your way in case you want to set sail again. That being said, Strawberry Hair, I hope you've had enough sails already and are finally ready to settle in. We definitely are. Not getting too bored? Not really. Turns out planning a wedding is, well, suitably entertaining. That's one way of putting it. Can't wait to be at the marriage stage of it all, of course. To be honest. Could you sound any less enthusiastic? Hey! There they go again. Good to see that some things don't change. Such a dramatic backdrop too. You should start serving popcorn. I'd be more enthusiastic if we didn't fight about it every single time. I'm not engaging with this right now. I've got to go to work. Gotta go to work anyway. Right. I'm going to have a drink. Bye. Gold. Bye, Hyde. See ya. What can I make you? I think something warm, sweet, and comforting. Hot chocolate, perhaps? Chocolate, honey, milk. Could do. Just taking a look at something. There you go. This feels so good, Gold. August 10th. designer, one number one pumpkin spice man. Still have yet to figure that part out. It means a lot that you're always looking out for all of us. On a miserable night like this, it's heartwarming. But of course, you're our valued customers. I hope Lua didn't get too soaked. You do you do care a lot about her. Of course I do. Then why all the fighting? You tell me. This wedding is bringing out the worst in us. Since we sorted out the situation with my family. You mean since you cut them off? Yeah, since I stopped talking to their judgmental faces. Is Lua and I haven't started or stopped? Since I stopped talking to their judgmental faces. Lua and I haven't fought about anything. Until now. Every time we try to organize this thing, it's like we become different people. Let me ask you something. Go ahead. What do you want from this wedding? How do you mean? It's not complicated. I'm just asking what you want. If you close your eyes, picture the day, what do you see? Honestly, I have no clue. I know Lua is there, but that's about it. It's not a bad start, in truth. But if you don't have specific expectations, why don't you just let her do what she wants? You make it sound so easy. I want her to have what she wants. That's exactly what I've been trying to achieve. I've been picking up on everything she's liking on Tama to Chill. Every wedding picture she's pinning online, in all the places she finds cool, all the fashion designers she follows. She deserves to have it all, to have a special day. But every time I make a suggestion, she won't hear of it. She says it's too much, too expensive, it's too this, too that. Is it? Too much, too expensive? That's not the point. I don't want her to have a shabby wedding just because I'm estranged from my family. I want her to have what she wants, what she deserves. A proper princess wedding. You're remarkable. I cannot talk for the life of me. Remarkably presumptuous young man. You're a remarkably presumptuous young man. Mr. Hyde. No, that's not right. I know Hyde helped Lua back in the day. If he's got something to say, I want to hear it. Good, because I was going to say it whether you like it or not. You're sitting here going on about everything Lua should want. If you could know what it's in someone else's heart. Even when you love someone, especially when you love someone, you should never presume to know that they have what they need. Lua's the only one who can tell what Lua wants. But that's exactly the problem. When I ask her, she always says she doesn't know. Then give her time to figure out. It's not going to help if you pressure her with 1,000 suggestions a minute, or if you try to force her into some sort of princess wedding, just to make you feel good about yourself. But what if we take so long that we reach old age and we're still not married? If you reach old age and you're still together, married or not, I think that counts as a win. And since we're talking about taking some time, you should also use that time to figure out what you want. Otherwise, the best you'll get in this wedding thing is based on. Wait, is a wedding based on your skewed idea of what this wedding should be? It sounds pretty sad to me. Oh, the fidget spinner's gone. Where did that get taken? Well, that wasn't pleasant to hear. But it also wasn't. Give her time and figure out what I want, huh? Sounds so simple. Should have thought about that before, I guess. You're not bad at this tough love thing, are you? Perhaps I should consider a career in couples counseling. That doesn't sound nearly as fun as modeling, doesn't it? Modeling gets old after a while. I thought you were having a good time in LA. I was. Until I wasn't. I'm moving to Seattle, in fact. I've kept my contract with the agency just in case. But there aren't many modeling jobs to be had here. Really? What are you going to do then? Go back to my mafia dwarf buddies, of course. Wait, what? Joke. Come on, I'm obviously kidding. Are you? I wouldn't go back to them. I'd go back to being chased by them. Huh? Besides, I checked in on them, and everyone I used to find entertaining has retired now. Meanwhile, their grandkids manage the whole enterprise like it's some sort of startup. Are we seriously talking about the mafia right now? That's it for me to know. That's for me to know, and for you to wonder about. I'd like to play a little. Guilty as charged. I can't help it when I see an earnest face. I have to tease it. I'll take that as a compliment. But also, what's wrong with managing things like a startup? That sounds like a pretty efficient approach, right? You young people, impatient in business, like you're impatient in love. Efficiency isn't everything. I have all the time in the world. I don't care if things are done fast. I want them done right. Maybe you should go into slow fashion or fine arts. If you paint with oils, that'll take some proper time. It'll take some proper time. Fine arts were the first thing I got good at a few centuries ago. But my style isn't trendy nowadays. Too much. Some kind of lighting that I have no idea what it is. And putting blue in skin tones isn't novel anymore. If you're insinuating that you're If my mafia buddies find out, I'll be in trouble. You're always joking around. But for all that you don't sugarcoat your advice. For all that, kid, come on. That's why. For all that, you don't sugarcoat your advice. You're pretty great. You're a pretty great listener. I hope you also have people who listen to you. I'm moving here to get closer to them. What was that? Nothing. I believe your phone is ringing. Oh, it's Luva. She's done with work for the day, finally. It's, in a hurry to leave here? No, not at all. But I'm looking forward to going home. And keep bickering? Nah, I don't think so. I had an epiphany just now. Must be something in the drink. I'm going to leave the topic alone for a little while. Good elf. Enjoy your night then. I think I will. Thanks. And thanks, Gold. Of course. Have a good night. Hyde, what was that about the mafia and modeling and fine arts? Are you genuinely considering a career change? All I'm considering right now is whether my car got nicked. I know Old Man Georgie said this area is safe, and it's a bit of a pile of junk, but it's a pile of junk with sentimental value. I sense a story. It's quite a story indeed. But I'll make it short because it's getting pretty late. I got this car many moons ago, back when Gala was my bodyguard. I had been stuck in Seattle for a while, working day in and day out. At some point, I decided that I needed a proper break. But you know, Gala, he's a bit of a stickler for the rules. There was no way I could have a night out in the middle of a big job not on his watch. So he slipped his watch? You know me so well. Some friends and we decided to get together. And I was to provide the ride, and they provided the entertainment. I did the usual thing. I waited until Gala was sound asleep. Then I left a pile of pillows under the duvet. Hide shit. When I snuck out the hotel room, there was only one problem. Gala was my chauffeur as well. He had my car keys. He had your car keys. He had my car keys. Now, I wasn't about to poke the bear at wolf, so I went to the nearest dealership, got the cheapest car I could find, and I only intended to keep it for the night, you see. I'll spare you the details. With my friend and we drove to a lovely spot with a view, and for the sort of action which I admit might appear ambiguous from the outside, but to me it was very enjoyable indeed. We were right in the thick of it when suddenly we hear a tap on the window. Let me guess, was it Gala? The wolf himself. He peers inside, then he starts to bang on the door so hard the whole car is shaking. We all just kind of freeze, and then he says, "How dare you kidnap Mr. Opens the door and tosses my dates outside. Mr. Hyde, you're not winding me up, are you? Oh, go with I wish. Sorry, but it sends me into a fit just to think about it. His princess carried me out of the car, if you can believe that. That's conscientious bodyguard if I ever heard one. Truly earning his yearly bonus. Right, truly earning his yearly bonus. I didn't even have the chance to explain the situation. At least not until he removed my gag. Huh? Gala acted like he was very Gala acted like he was angry, but in reality he was mortified. If not as mortified as my dates whom I had to pick out of the grass. Poor Gala. I wish you were Allegiant. I see you were allegiance. Oh, I see where your allegiance lies. My bad. Personally, I say, poor me. I never saw those two lovely friends again after the fiasco, but I couldn't be angry. Even then. In fact, I found his chivalry rather charming. He didn't seem to find my antics quite as charming, though. He had woken up, hadn't found me, and was already suspecting the worst. And that was before he discovered me in a strange car in the middle of nowhere, in a compromising position. I think he was truly terrified on my account. So he stopped talking to me for a few weeks. That doesn't sound unfair. I suppose it wasn't. He also wouldn't give me my car keys back. I got stuck with this whole thing you can see outside. And the worst of it is, if you can believe it, I decided it is a grand gesture to chauffeur him around in it. He stopped soaking really quickly after that. I suspect he wasn't a huge fan of my driving. Anyhow, I decided to keep the car in the end, and for whatever reason, my car collection has had some serious turnover, but this one isn't going anywhere. I must have replaced everything inside it a dozen times over, and it's very banged up. But I guess I've grown fond of it by now. We're both a little stuck in time, this car and I. Oh, really? The entire time? Wow, I was. Okay. Sorry. Whatever I said from whenever I was. Alright. Whenever I went quiet, I'm sorry. I muted it for a second. Apparently, I forgot to mute it, unmute it. My bad. A little too late now, ain't it? Anyway, continuing. Because of the theory that would appear to be. Oh, we already got that one. No, I didn't because I was muted the entire time. The entire time. We're not rereading all that. Sorry, but it's true. I'm not rereading all that. Basically, because that theory would be appear to be empirically wrong. For example, this is the second time we've met for Earthchild, and both times we have been at night. Our 100% sample does not bear out the affirmative premise. But additionally, the very concepts of evening and morning seem so marginally. Yes, what is it? I think Gold tried to interject a couple of times. Forgive me if I'm mistaken. No, it's alright. I didn't have anything important to say. Truth is, I'm not sure why our greetings have a, circadian rhythm? Is that it? Remember, me stupid, so I don't know big words like that. So yeah. Even though that's probably like, I don't know, I just don't use. I'm just gonna continue. Yeah, Earthlings are creatures of habit, I suppose. They get attached to certain ways of using languages, and often and don't question the actual meaning of words. Very true. Yes, at least in this particular case, no one's getting hurt. Since I arrived here, I observed that some thoughtless uses of language. Forget. I think so. Since I arrived, can have a much more painful effect. Indeed. We see and we agree. We apologize for interrupting. Don't worry about it. Communicating without a hive connection is rather challenging. Besides, we have been in a somewhat heightened mental state. We have been finding Earth quite curious. Extraordinary, even. We are keen to absorb as much information as we can during our visit. It seems that to us, our siblings who previously visited Earth came back with findings of a rather superficial nature. We are excited to gather data that will advance the science of Earth studies. Our return to the Hive will be triumphant. Okay. Of course, we do not do such things for the glory, but still, we are looking to see our work recognized. So, are you a scholar? Yes, that is a good equivalence of what we are. We specialize in data gathering and analysis of poorly charted territory. That sounds very impressive. What? O D G A P C T. much less impressive than our siblings' mission. Silver is an explorer and an adventurer. He is deserving of respect, and his mission to find a prospective partner is the utmost importance. Still perspective. No progress on that front, I take it. Well, I wouldn't quite say that. Very intriguing. You're always so professional. Really ask direct questions, but I think you're a little curious about the gossip, right? What is gossip? Gossip is information that goes in about what goes on in other people's lives. Oh, we see. So it's like data on individual beings? Yes, that sounds right. We love gossip. What is wrong with it? Nothing at all? And I would love to listen to yours. But let me at least make you a drink first. We consider our choice of drink carefully. We must consider, we suggest our sibling goes first. Are you ready to order something? I have an idea, yes. Can we expect an interesting recipe? You're a barista yourself after all. What? Oh, right. Barista? How am I... Oh, you mean the cafe. Yes, you mentioned you were opening one, didn't you? I am, after a fashion. But I'm not focusing on drink being used just yet. Also intriguing. I promise I'm not just withholding information, but things are a little complicated. Is it alright if we start with the drink? I'll try my best to explain everything afterwards. Sounds good to me. Then I'd like something simple tonight. Do you remember the first drink I ordered when I first came here years ago? Yes. Wasn't it a coffee-based drink? It was a coffee drink. I think you mentioned it was very bitter. Bitter tart. Yes, I think it was a bitter and tart drink. Question is he talking about the Milky Way? I do not have that thing memorized. Of course I wouldn't, would I? I'm sorry. Milky was a milk thing, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm thinking espresso. Coffee-based as you asked. Smells good. But it's not quite the drink I had in my... God damn it. I do not remember what the drink was. I want to say it was going to be the Milky Way, but it's not it. So that's out of the question. I don't know what it could be because I had yet to actually run through the coffee part yet. All the ingredients as much as I could. I'm still missing 5, 6 of them? I'm not even sure which one you were going for. Would it be a cappuccino? alright, don't worry about it. I'll drink it anyway. Sibling, we meant to ask, how did you choose this specific Earthling appearance over another? Our observation is that Earthlings come in a great many of varieties, with a near infinity of combinations. Did you run a random generation algorithm? Oh no, it wasn't random at all. Even if at first it wasn't a conscious process. I chose the way I looked because it felt true to who I am. It wasn't, or it was? It wasn't. When I first started coming to this cafe, I had a hard time understanding this world and its rules, but there were already some things that I could relate to, some things that felt familiar, like Hyde's eyes that always see beyond the surface, or Gallus' outfit, which is a sign of kindness and trust. I borrowed those traits from them without even realizing. They took inspiration from me? Yes, our species seems to have the ability to do that. But Gallus' fashion, I couldn't keep after all. It came with responsibilities. People stopped me People stopped me all the time to ask me for medical advice. I can see how that would be problematic. Yes, but when I found this fictional universe, the moment you said that, I started to piece it together a bit. That it actually kind of looks like the Star Trek. Okay. Where all the stories take place in the stars, it's definitely not Star Wars and Star Trek. So I changed my outfit to imitate theirs. And at some point, it all came together to do that. One morning, I saw myself in a mirror and I felt right. Like the way I looked matched who I was. It made me feel at peace. So although I looked different from when we first met, and although I learned the ways of this world a bit and have grown a bit, in many ways I still feel the same. Different but the same. Yes, different but the same. It makes sense to us. It really does. Is that Laurel? Not Laurel. No, this is from Pearl. Still no news from Midge. We think the odds are now 84% that she is phantoming you. Ghosting? You mean ghosting? We mean phantoming, as in when you think you hear a sound, but your ears are merely playing a trick on you. We thought we had established a hive connection with Midge, but it was only a phantom sound after all. Anyhow, what is Pearl saying? That her calendar might clear up soon if I want to meet up. Oh, Silver. It sounds like things are going very well, indeed. I think it may be time I tell you a little bit about this, but we wish to order a drink as well. Oh, of course. Sorry. Go ahead. Our apologies, but the machine's having issues today. We'll let you know as soon as it's working again. Curious that Earth drink-making skills are so refined, yet so unreliable. This is a land of contradictions. It sure is. But do carry on. So I've been relying on Amanda to help me with the online part of online dating, and it's been working really well. On average. There's also been some small issues. Earthlings are strange. Online dating has a reputation for emphasizing that, yes. Some Earthlings express their interest, but when you say hello and they never answer back, while in real life, saying hello as a starter, and for 99% conversations, it seems that online, more humorous or breeding-oriented openers are favored. However, if an opener is entirely horned, it is considered out of bounds and angrily dismissed. Yes, that is when prospective partners send you close-up pictures of their people do that? Yes. I think it would be fine after a bit of conversation. If we get into the mood and they ask me first, I'd probably say yes. Horns can be really pretty, you know. But it feels very strange when that's the first thing we do. Before they even write a single word, I can imagine. And then sometimes Earthlings express interest, but after reading a joke that was statistically funny, I'm sorry, I just could not say it. Statistically funny 99% of the time. The answer with a sad face and block communications. Funny for you 99% of the time. Yes. Unfortunately, online dating is governed by the law of large numbers, which favors persistence. We are patient. Amanda has been spending a lot of time on the app, and it started to work out. I'm now having conversations with some really nice people, especially Pearl. We prefer Laurel. Her facial features are more symmetrical, but really, they're both doing it. Silver seems to favor the asymmetrical Earthlings. It's just, she sounds like a really good person. She's a communications director for a charity that fights homelessness. She cares about people, other people. I don't think. I don't think she's been very lucky in return, but she's funny and curious of everything, and her smile. Please desist. We can sense your hormones boiling. What? Please desist. We can sense your hormones boiling. And she's the person you might be getting a date with? I really hope so. Do you have a day and time for your date? No. This is on a different topic. Please excuse me. So I take it you've been enjoying your time on Earth? Or not? No, we've been enjoying it, but we also see the limits of it. What do you mean? We are a hive mind. A hive mind knows no boundaries or limitations. We share all our thoughts and desires. It is not difficult for us to connect. We are born connected. But Earthlings are guarded. They have complex emotions. They have no means of truly knowing what anyone else feels. That makes them afraid of judgment and hurt. But it must be very difficult and painful for them to connect deeply. There is so much they must let go first. We could not live like that. You said that online networks were like a hive, but not a true hive. A true hive requires honesty and directness, as well as a desire to deeply understand others. See, you don't think you could ever adapt the way Silver has? Silver is different. Even when he was a part of us, we could sense him looking outwards. That is why he has become such an amazing explorer. And that is why he made the effort to learn Earthlings' codes and behaviors. He did not just want to understand, he wanted to experience. We are not like him. We like to seek knowledge on what is different from us. But once we have that knowledge, we are satisfied. Uncovering it and bringing it back is what makes us happy. Yo. I got kicked out. Got it. Have I been talking the entire time? Please say yes. Okay, yeah. This is curious. It seems we are picking up some Earthling instincts after all. It is a good thing that our data readings here should soon be complete, and Silver's on his way to getting a date. It would appear so. I'm guessing we have the agent again. I forgot to give it to him. I was more focused on giving him the coffee. That call was bad news. The agent. Too late. Just hide behind the counter quick. Good evening, Mr. Agent. We apologize, but our machine's been having issues. We cannot serve drinks at the moment. I know very well I'm not, you know very well I'm not here for drinks. I'd rather not involve any more civilians in this, though. Oh, do you mean me? I'm sorry, but can't whatever it is wait for another night? I haven't finished my drink yet, and it looks like rain outside. Rain again outside. Well, here's something that can't wait for starters. Barista, did you happen to find an ID card lying around? An ID card? No, not that I can recall. Well, you haven't been the most trustworthy element, so I think I'm going to look around for it. If it's all the same to you, maybe it's fallen behind the counter. Let me check our lost and found drawer here first. Would it happen to be, this happen to be it? Seems like an important thing, yeah. Well, how astonishing. It was here after all. Sounds like my suspicions weren't entirely wrong, were they? It was an honest mistake. Before you make another honest mistake, I'd like you to remember that I'm good at my job. That sounds like a very impressive job to have. What is it you're doing exactly? We uncover illegal aliens and extradite them, which is why I've been coming here in the first place. We keep getting tips that there have been alien sightings around this cafe. Speaking of which, have you noticed anything out of the ordinary, young man? I can't say I have. Darling, I could be behind your neck without you realizing it. What makes you think I actually need permission to enter a building? I don't come here all that often, but it always seems very above board to me. Why are you threatening people on top of that hill? Are you sure the tips aren't a prank? It seems that some young people enjoyed those as it passes time. There are very popular videos of them online. Maybe it is, but I still have to investigate properly. Otherwise, my superiors will have my head on a platter. But you can't waste your time on a cold trail either. Surely your superiors will see that you've done your best. I doubt that. They're a bit obsessed with alien situation? Obsessed? Is it really that big of an issue? Well, having such unusual elements around disturbs the public peace. Your average Joe has no clue what to make of them, you know. It makes people feel unsettled. I see. Although the visible aliens aren't too bad from where I'm standing. That wasn't in the right tone, but oh well. At least we can identify and extract them. Aliens who try to pass for Earthlings are a bigger problem. Why so? For one, it just muddles things. No matter how much they try to look like Earthlings, they were born aliens. And aliens, they will remain. But now they're aliens who don't look like aliens. What does that mean, you know? What does that mean, you know? And where does it stop? What if some Earthlings decided they wanted to look like aliens? That would be a huge mess. Anyway, the top brass insists that we go after them. And in the end, that makes my job a lot harder. All that time spent detecting them. Give me a good spacesuit wearing alien any day, you know? Oh, but don't you worry about a thing. We at Fire always find a way to keep the public safe. I see. So how do you go about detecting them exactly? That one's easy. Once I have my suspicions, I check their ID. It makes it all clear, right? I do wonder though, what is it? And I'm sorry if I'm being too curious. I have a habit of putting my foot in my mouth. No, you're good. No harm in asking. In that case, what is it that makes aliens so very different? There are all sorts of people living here. They all have different personalities, different looks. And for me, when I walk through the streets of Seattle, I see that no two people are alike. I'll admit that it makes me very happy. If someone comes from further away, but they feel like an Earthling at heart, would they really be more different from the people who live in the city than the people who live in the city? Then the people in the city are different from each other. Would they really be more different from the people who live in the city than the people in the city are different from each other? Or would they be another version of an Earthling? Perhaps no less beautiful? You know what? At the end of the day, I don't know, nor do I care all that much. Just trying to get the job done here. But you sure have your opinions, don't you? You wouldn't happen to be friends with aliens yourself, would you? Surely that is... You know that harboring illegal aliens is a crime. What was that? Just the coffee machine. It seems to have restarted now. What a relief. Right. This is getting more suspicious by the minute. Stand aside. I'm going to conduct a search. The heck is that? Yes, if I'm not mistaken, it is the Loki cat. It's come over once before. Looks like it might be hiding from another stray. It's very cute. it's also irrelevant to the current threat. I have an emergency elsewhere. But if either of you think you're off the hook, you're sorely mistaken. You'll be hearing from me soon. Silver, you're trembling. That's alright. You can come out now. No reason. I was thinking out loud because a lot of things happened lately, so I was just processing things. So if it was, it's sorry. Sorry if it was insensitive. Come out now, I think. Well, we found this experience 100% distasteful. Actually, it was 40% distasteful, 20% scary, and 38% exciting! I can't do that. You're alive. I apologize, it's just nerves. We are truly sorry for this disturbance. It's not your fault at all, but should you be sticking around here? The agent might come back. No. I lured him away, at least for now. Wait, what? Although it's a good thing the little cat came in when it did. It bought us some precious minutes. What sort of earthling are you? I see. Do you speak cat? We can feel this earthling's intent better than usual. It is expressing it clearly. It wishes to rest and be left alone. Yeah, of course. I feel out of the sorts. Is the machine really working again? It is, indeed. Then make us a drink. One for Silver as well. The same one should be fine for both. Hot, comforting, and what would you like? Some sweetness. Really appreciate a hot, very sweet, very comforting drink. What brings sweetness? have probably been a little sweeter. It had both. What do you want me to? It had both. I didn't give this to you. Deeply impressed, though. You've been quite savvy at navigating these situations. Even if I'm sure you'd rather avoid them altogether. Yes, I would definitely prefer to avoid them, but I need to get used to them anyway. It does sound like he got suspicious today. That's a far from the worst of it. What do you mean? You know the cafe that I said I'm opening? Well, it's not exactly like this cafe. In fact, it's not exactly a cafe at all. For the past few months, it's been the basis for operations for SAVE. SAVE? Society for Aliens and Various Extraterrestrials. Wow. I know, it sounds very reckless. No, it sounds rather admirable. I think I underestimated you. I don't know. But you see why I've had to become savvy, as you said. I have a lot of people depending on me now. Those who are arriving to Earth are confused and scared. Those who have adopted earthling appearances and are trying to blend in. Those who are learning how to understand life here and how to understand themselves. For all of them, it's an existential matter. Not everyone is meant to be a hive mind. I know I wasn't. No offense, Amanda. We are not offended. We have always known that you were different from us. It is all the same to us. You are our sibling, whether you live as a hive or as an earthling. And I really do love you. What is love? That is not a conversation I think I can have right now. I'll explain it to you tomorrow, okay? After we both had a rest. We will remind you of it. I know you will. I think I'm getting a little tired now. Is it alright if we go back? Absolutely. Our energy is also 98% depleted. Silver, is there anything we can do to help? Oh, no, I don't think so. Thank you for offering, really, but you have a different part to play in all this, and you've been playing it very well. You're very kind. Well, in that case, have a good night, two of you, and please come again soon. You'll always be welcome here. Us, and many thanks. We know you're grateful. Good night. I'd say good night to the cat, but I don't think it needs my wishes. Good night. Now we can use good night. We find it rather odd that maybe we should continue this chat while we walk. Alright. Than we bargained for. And I suppose we have a new four-legged friend now. I wonder what you're doing, your little one. Don't you have a home? Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Oh well. I guess it's time for you to let me close shop at Silver. It's an honor to be related to someone like you. Huh? What? So I'm gonna end it off here. I think. treatment center open in 2024. No phone, no laptop, no rest. Just rest. Beachgoers report silver algae blooming in Alki Beach. Curbing recent security breaches. Government to block data leaks. Leakers website. I'm about to. No one's fucking good. Something's missing from the drawer. Did I misplace it? Fidget. I feel like it's gonna be a long day. Oh wait, I might continue. We're done. When it comes to loading, it goes by days, right? Yeah, it does. Doesn't tell me. Ooh, we get 5 people. Listen. Couple. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Just that. We've been dealing with like 3 to 4. Oh, we had 5 once. Okay. I'm gonna go back a day. I want to get, partially because I want the achievement, but I also want to see if I can get the coffee right. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you another day.